This is the only way that I want to eat grandma pie. It's simple, fluffy, chewy, and actually crispy. For the bread, I decided to use the focaccia from King Arthur's Big Book of Bread. Given that it's quicker and lower in hydration, it would be less the focaccia with those big aerated holes and more the soft and chewy one I was looking for. And maybe this dish is known by different names. To me, it's a grandma pie, but it might be an old-fashioned pizza or a tomato pie. It might be Sicilian in its roots, but Italian-American in nature. But the big thing to me is that it doesn't have cheese. Maybe a little parm at the end, but I don't really think of it as a pizza. And I will say I've had a lot of variations growing up that I didn't actually like. It often had a really thick oregano-heavy sauce that was all over the pie and you got no break from it. I'd check the bottom and I wouldn't even see brown, like it was baked just till it was done, but it was never crispy and always soggy. And I don't know why it always worked out this way, but it was always cold. So here I'm making attempts to try to correct things. My sauce is simple. I had some fresh tomatoes from my garden, crushed those up by hand. I added some leftover tomato puree I had, minced garlic, salt, a dried chili I had, and a healthy glug of olive oil. That's it. Nice and simple. Also, I really like that this recipe is no knead. You just let it rest, hydrate, let the gluten do its thing, and then fold it periodically. You end up doing a bowl fold 3 times about 20 minutes apart. Then you just leave it be and let it rest to proof. Once that's done, you want to slide that into your very, very well olive oiled tray. Standard rimmed sheet tray is perfect for this. I then coaxed my bread dough out of the bowl and into the pan, and then I made sure to get olive oil all over it. The name of the game here for me is crispy, and this is how you do it. I then let it rest in proof again. After that was done, I started to give it a good stretch, as I want that dough to cover the full pan. So what I'm ultimately going for here is the bread that they give you at Callo Restaurant in Andersonville. You get both some normal bread and then pieces of this beautiful grandma pie. After stretching, I let it proof one more time, and because I used that extra puree I had, I decided that I should strain out the extra liquid, as all that water is going to be the enemy of crispiness. All that's left to do now is add my tomato sauce, spread it out, and then I had some black crimp tomatoes from my garden, which are the best heirloom variety ever, so I figured this was the perfect way to use them up. Then you bake and you're left with this beautiful masterpiece. On this pie, like the Callo pie, it's not drenched in a heavy and soggy sauce. You get some pieces that are a little more tomatoey than others. It's crispy and crunchy throughout, on the top and the bottom, but it's just a little bit. It's not so crispy or crunchy that it hurts to eat. And for me, this simple sauce is ideal. Nothing gets in the way of letting those tomatoes shine, and that chewy, fluffy texture is perfect. This is what grandma pie means to me, but comment below what it means to you.